Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless Monday, February 24th update, Nick and Mariah search for Sharon. Audra's confession stuns Nate. The Young and the Restless Y&R spoilers update for Monday, February 24th, reveals that Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow and Mariah Copeland Cameron Grimes will search for Sharon Newman. Sharon case while Audra Charles Zulika Silver confession stuns Nate Hastings. Sean Dominic. At the coffee house, Nick will run into Mariah, who admits she hasn't seen or heard from Sharon lately. After Nick admits they had plans this morning, he calls Sharon and get her voicemail. Mariah will call the office and realize Sharon isn't there either, so she'll start to get concerned, especially since Sharon isn't answering work calls or emails either. When Chancellor Connor Floyd pops up and hears that Sharon is missing, he'll admit Phyllis Summers Michelle Stafford is missing, too. Daniel Romalotti Jr. Michael Graziadei and Summer Newman Allison Lanier will be summoned so they can all discuss the potential connection. Although Daniel won't see why Phyllis and Sharon would go anywhere together, Mariah will imply that Phyllis might ve abducted her mom. Summer will take umbrage and act like Sharon could ve just as easily lured Phyllis into a setup. Chance will remind everyone that there's no kidnapping evidence yet and suggest that they're just trying to nail down a possible link. Nick will think the one thing they can all agree on is that they want Sharon and Phyllis found. While Nick and the others mull over what might ve happened, Phyllis and Sharon will be passed out on the floor of a grimy little apartment. It'll be obvious that someone's taken them hostage, so stick with us for more predictions on all the captivity drama. At the old ranch house, Adam Newman Mark Grossman will get honest with Chelsea about how much he loves living together. After Adam confesses his recent dream, he'll reveal that he's falling back in love with Chelsea and struggling to fight it. Chelsea will decide to get honest as well, so she'll reflect on the memories that have been rushing back since she moved in. After Chelsea decides maybe they can give things another try if they go slow, Adam will suggest starting with dinner. At Nate Hastings' place, Y&R spoilers say Audra will make a confession of her own. Once Audra admits she recognized Holden Novak Nathan Owens the first time she saw him, Nate will realize she knew he wasn't Damian Kane Jermaine Rivers. Audra will admit she was so surprised that she couldn't find the words. Plus, Audra considered the possibility that Holden lied about his name when she knew him in Los Angeles and was actually Damian. Although Audra will admit to going on a few dates with Holden, she'll downplay any kind of romantic connection. Audra will reflect on when she used to work for Tucker McCall Trevor St. John and recall a meeting with some music executives that went south. When those music execs behaved in a way that was less than gentlemanly, Holden happened to be there and intervened. Nate will be sorry Audra went through that and will seem grateful that Holden stepped up. Since Audra will sincerely apologize for not coming clean right away, Nate won't hold the past against her. After Nate gets Audra to promise that's the whole story, they'll kiss and embrace. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Audra and Nate could face more bumps in the road if she's holding something back, so stay tuned for updates on any startling news to come. The tensions in Genoa City continue to rise as emotions run high on the Young and the Restless this Monday, February 24th. Amidst the chaos, two compelling stories take center stage: Nick and Mariah's desperate search for Sharon, and Audra's bombshell confession that leaves Nate reeling. Both of these narrative threads promise to deliver unexpected twists and turns that will leave fans on the edge of their seats. Nick and Mariah's desperate search for Sharon. As the day begins in Genoa City, one family is engulfed by uncertainty and worry. Sharon Newman's disappearance has left her loved ones scrambling to find her. After a tense conversation where Sharon's behavior raised alarms, Nick and Mariah have come to realize that something is seriously wrong. They fear the worst but refuse to give up on finding their mother. Nick, always protective of his family, is frantically calling Sharon's phone, but with no answer, the worry intensifies. Mariah, too, is visibly upset but remains calm, determined to track down her mother. Both of them try to piece together Sharon's movements and interactions from the last few days. They reach out to friends and family, hoping someone has seen or heard from Sharon in the time leading up to her mysterious absence. Their search leads them to all corners of Genoa City. They check Sharon's favorite spots, and even her business, Crimson Lights, but all in vain. As Nick and Mariah speak to people in town, it becomes clear that Sharon had been acting out of character. Friends and colleagues mention that she had seemed distant, and there were subtle hints that she might be struggling with something much deeper than she had let on. For Mariah, the shock of her mother's strange behavior is overwhelming. She can't shake the feeling that Sharon is in trouble and needs their help now more than ever. With every passing hour, their worry deepens. As the day drags on, Nick and Mariah hold on to a sliver of hope that they'll find Sharon safe and sound, but that hope is quickly tested as their search grows more and more fruitless. Is Sharon's disappearance related to the troubled past she's been trying to bury, or is there something more sinister at play? As they begin to wonder, it becomes clear that the search is far from over. But, as viewers know all too well, this mystery is bound to open up even more secrets about Sharon's life that no one could have predicted. Audra's confession stuns Nate. While Nick and Mariah are consumed with their mother's whereabouts, another shocking development is unfolding in the corporate world of Genoa City. Audra Charles, the enigmatic and ambitious woman with a mysterious past, is about to drop a bombshell that could change everything for Nate Hastings. In a heated conversation with Nate, Audra drops a confession that has him absolutely stunned. The details of the confession are still unclear, but the intensity of Nate's reaction leaves no room for doubt that whatever Audra has revealed is explosive. It is clear that this confession will have far-reaching implications for Nate, especially in his personal and professional life. Up until this point, Audra has maintained a cool and composed exterior, always calculating her next move. But today, the cracks in her facade begin to show as she reveals a secret that threatens to derail everything. Nate, who has been dealing with his own complex relationships and recent decisions, is caught off guard by the revelation. What could Audra have confessed that would shake him to his core? Is it something from her past that she's been hiding, or does it have to do with their current relationship? Nate is no stranger to drama, but this is on another level. The man who has spent so much time trying to balance the scales between business, his family, and his personal life is now faced with an unexpected challenge in the form of Audra's unexpected confession. It seems as though the walls are closing in on him as his loyalties and desires are put to the test. As the conversation progresses, Audra appears to be more vulnerable than ever before, perhaps even giving Nate a glimpse of the woman behind the carefully constructed image. But with the confession comes the question, can Nate trust Audra? Does she have ulterior motives, or is she truly being honest with him? One thing is for sure, the outcome of their conversation will change everything for both of them moving forward. For Nate, this revelation may have major ramifications on his work and his personal relationships. Could Audra's confession drive a wedge between him and his family, or will it bring them closer in a town like Genoa City, where power and loyalty are constantly in flux? Nate must decide whether he can move forward with this new information, or if it will be the tipping point that causes everything to unravel. What's next? As the day continues, the interconnected web of relationships, power struggles, and personal secrets in Genoa City becomes even more tangled. Sharon's sudden disappearance, along with Audra's shocking confession, are only the beginning of what promises to be a week full of high-stakes drama. For Nick and Mariah, their journey to find Sharon is just beginning, but it's clear that the answers they're seeking will not come easily. The closer they get to uncovering the truth, the more they realize that Sharon's life is filled with complications that have been hidden from view. Sharon's disappearance might be linked to her past, but does it also have to do with the choices she's made in the present? Meanwhile, Audra's confession is sure to have long-lasting effects on her relationship with Nate, and possibly even the rest of the people in her orbit. What is Audra truly after, and what does her revelation mean for Nate's future? It's clear that no one in Genoa City is safe from the consequences of their actions, and with secrets coming to light, the stakes are higher than ever before. As the drama unfolds on The Young and the Restless, viewers can expect more twists, turns, and jaw-dropping moments that will leave them eagerly anticipating what happens next. In a town where nothing is as it seems, no one is ever truly safe from the chaos that is always lurking just beneath the surface.